Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Here we are in Seraphim Station. We aren't in Area 18 this time. We're in Seraphim Station. We're doing a weird mission I picked up. This is for the Levski event. But it's strange in that it had a reward of $0. So if we take a look here, contract, accepted, $0. So we are currently in the journal here. If we look, $2,610. So I want to see if we do this mission, does it give us extra, like a lot, because we didn't take any money for it? What's the deal with no payment? Also, it's 176 SCU, which is a little bit less than everything else, but the ship of the month that I wanted to focus on is the Starlancer Max. That is the ship of the month for February. So I thought, well, we'll do a mission that can hold it. You know, anyway, I thought we'll do a mission that the Starlancer Max can hold. And I thought this is such a big ship, we'll be able to do more than the usual ships I have. Like the biggest ship other than the Cat that I have is the Raft. But to my surprise, the Starlancer Max only holds 210 SCU. I thought it would be way more than that. So there are a number of missions that the event is just, I think there's a 256, there's a 296, and then it drops down to like this one. So, I don't know, they kind of push the ship as being such a big hauler, and then the event is just, I mean, the event is made for the Hermes, but I just think it's weird. Anyway, let's open this thing up here. Can. I thought this thing had a way to open from the outside. Yeah, I don't know the ship very well. Oh, there it is. Alright, so I did a previous video of this. I think it was during some ship show, and I didn't like it because you had to haul things around the edge. And I still think that's going to be a problem here. Let's start loading it up. I'll, of course, like last week, I'm going to fast forward through the loading, so you have to sit through all that, but this thing's just a pain to load. You see, now we've hit the max. You can go too high. Now, can I pass this through the other side? I cannot. Do it like this. Weird. But this also has a cargo grid in the back, I believe. All right, let's take a look in the back. Okay, so it's just on the sides. Are all these going to fit? I'm not really so sure. There's no above, is there? There is. All right, I think that's everything. Yeah. I don't like this. Like, what is the point of this? Really? I can't click that. Oh, there's one here, okay. Instead of doing that weird lift up and lift down with the platform ladder in the middle and all that, why wasn't this just done all the way back here? Why wasn't this just extended all the way back here? Because then we would have gotten 3 high instead of 2 high. Are we really? I could not get another one higher. Yeah, I don't think you can. Of course, I did a full review, full walkthrough of the ship earlier. I got a different video. This is the non-functional pool table. And I mean, there's lots of neat things here. If you like misc ships, that is. And this is the Area 18 skin, ArcCorp skin from the last Race for Stanton event. It's weird. Looks really kind of pink or fleshy colored instead of red on top. Yeah, what does it look like? I don't want to say what all that looks like, but
you are clear to launch.
So we have to go all the way to Levski. For me, every time I've been to Levski, it is a laggy mess. I don't quite understand why it's a laggy mess. Maybe it's player count, but the system has no planets, and Levski itself runs really bad. I don't know if that's an optimization thing or what is exactly the reason for that. Because Stanton and Pyro run fine for me. So I am not certain.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Landing gear. Shields off.
Okay, I'll let you guys know when I'm there. It's going to be a long flight.
Engaged. Quantum travel complete. Quantum travel complete.
Now, if you look in the upper left, I've noticed this with multiple ships, not just this one. But after you do the long quantum jump to Nyx, you have used no quantum fuel. And I have thought, well, this is probably a bug, and I go in to fill up fuel anyway, and no, it's full. I don't understand why, but busy tonight. This is the European server, by the way. This is the European server. The US server, for some reason I don't understand, had 97 people in the queue you had to wait for to get in. The European server had 3. So I don't know what was happening on the US server, but I went to the European one. Of course, those of you that frequent my channel know that I'm in neither of those places. I'm in Canada. So me and I think everyone else comes into this way too hot. That guy just overshot. I overshoot this constantly. The ship just drifts past it, no matter how hard you're pulling the other direction. Now I have had this not register, and I just keep getting pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. And I had to go back to the Nix station and the next Stanton station, put the ship away, and then get it back out again. Do this with a caterpillar. It's quite an experience. Okay, we're turning green, we're turning green. Maybe we made it through, I don't know. That server just says no. We are spending quantum fuel now. If you look in the upper left, we are using it now. This is kind of longer than usual. Okay, we're going to try again. I didn't go into the walls or anything weird. I think it's just purely a successful or unsuccessful transition is it. Okay, attempt number 2. I guess I don't know. I assume the goal here is to not run into a wall. And that the little river of particles flying here is just mainly a suggested path for you to follow. But does it actually matter if you don't follow it and you just stay out of the wall? Is that okay too? I guess that's not something I know. Like right now, we aren't going through the walls. We aren't in the river, the flow of particles. So now this one was shorter than last time. Yeah, we made it this time. Okay, we're coming up on Levski, but
Quantum travel complete.
I don't see it loading in yet. I shouldn't move, actually, because it'll pop in front of me and I'll crash into an asteroid or something is what's going to happen. Turn the shields on just in case that happens. Maybe it'll help. Yeah, there's signs of badness right there. There it is, but there it isn't. There, came in front. Nope, it's gone again. Christ. Okay, now it's staying. Yeah, this is the part I never really cared for about missed ships like freelancers and stuff. This big dead nose dash space ahead of, you know, a lot of nothing going on there. I'm gonna turn off shields, try to speed this up a little. All right, guys, where do you want me? Hangar request complete.
Landing gear down.
Calm down, no collisions. It looks a lot redder here.
Engines off. Systems off.
Does it have an open everything button? I would assume. I'm just not finding it. See, if you look at the frame rate here, it is bad. Okay. Well, that's going to be a problem, isn't it? That one's solid. That one's solid. Is this a known issue with the ship? Come on. You'd think it would be that one that was supposed to come out. And it doesn't even try. Wow, what a terrible cargo grid. I was gonna say this wasn't as bad as using the caterpillar, but I take that back. All those cables hanging up in there have collision and catch the boxes. Maybe the secret to this is to do it from the ramp? Do it from the walkway up there? Come on. from up here. Push him out from here now. Well, that's fun. God, it's just maddening. Finally. Don't you fall through the ground, you piece of crap. Jesus. So I had to like quickly tap, just go bang, and just kind of pop them off. Can I get these through here so I don't have to walk all the way around? Yeah. This cargo grid is just terrible. Give me this all the way back. Which is basically sort of like how the Hermes is, I guess. It's got a hallway in the center with storage on the sides like this. Yeah. Get rid of all of this crap. Get rid of all of this crap. And just give me this all the way back to there. All right, I'm going to load up the elevator here, the lift, and I'll bring you... I'm going to fast forward to this part. Okay, last one. Thank God. So let's take a look here before I send it down. So I have 9,999,974. So according to the contract, I should get nothing because it's 0. And then if we look at the journal, I am at 2,610. So let's see what happens when I send it all down. Okay, 44, 44. Yeah, we got no money for it at all. It kept its promise to not give us anything. So then if we look at our 8 Alliance progress here, you can see that we are now at 3,075. So it gave us 465 for 100 and what was it, 75 SCU because of our trouble getting here and because of our distance. And was it worth it? I don't know. This is the really slow. It's really slow, this whole process. It feels slower than Race for Stanton. Well, that about covers it for this episode. Yeah, the ship of the month is the Starlancer Max, and I gave it another try. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'd like to like it. It's a big ship with a big crew for 220 SCU. So I don't know. In the cargo grid is just such a struggle. So if you are one of the Centurion, I believe, subscribers, I think it's $10 a month. You pay Robert Space Industries, CIG, to let you get a free ship every month. And this is the ship. They also gave some clothing, which is useless. But that's the ship this month. And I don't know. I was just like, oh, it's the Max. Oh, cool. Because they're having the event. It makes sense to give you a big ship for shipping. And then it doesn't really hold that much compared to other ships. And then it's not really good. And I don't know. So anyway, thanks a lot for joining me, guys. A new video every Friday, as always. And yeah, I have other channels. If you think this video deserves a like, please give me a like. It's appreciated. We're up to almost. We like teeter on 500 subscribers. Like almost. It's like almost. And then it kind of falls back and then it goes almost. Anyway, so if you want to sub, that'd be great. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, if you see Captain Curse in the verse, tell me hi. Okay, talk to you later. Bye bye.